Hi, this is Jody, and I'm back with Get Your Face Out There on Air. And today I have Sam LaMotta, and he is with Open Door Relief Center. And he is here to talk about that. He is doing wonderful things in the community, and it's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you very much, Jody.
Yes. So tell everyone a little bit about what you do.
Sure. Well, I started Open Door Relief Center. Everybody knows that obviously this year with the hurricanes, there was a lot of devastation in the area. And when the devastation hit, Jody, I was kind of overburdened by, what can I do to help out? And, I know a lot of people wanted to help out and do something to help people in need.
That's true.
It is. But I was kind of so overwhelmed by it, but I didn't know what to do.
Exactly. Where do you begin? Where do you start? Who do I talk to? If I do help, is the funds and the need going to the right place?
Exactly. So I started, just basically for me, I'm a spiritual person. I got on my knees and began to pray. What do I do?
There you go.
What do I do to help out?
That's it.
You
ask.
Yeah, and I felt like I had this overwhelming sense that I was, God impressed upon my heart something, and that just said to me, show people my love and meet the need that's out there. And I'm like, and it just kind of just overwhelmed me. But then I also knew at that moment when he said, meet the need and show people my love, I knew exactly what to do at that time.
It's like that movie, build it and they will come. Well,
yeah,
if you express what you want and need, there will be others like you that will want to follow and help out.
That's great.
Yeah.
I like that analogy. So I knew in New York, when I was from New York, that they did a compassion coalition that revolutionized the city by helping people in need.
That sounds wonderful.
Yes.
I love that. Never heard of it.
Yeah, and they're doing a wonderful job. They're just giving away over $100 million in supply and food to people in need. Yeah,
wow. Somebody's doing something right over there.
Yeah, so the idea started pouring in about bringing in truckloads of supply into the area to help people in need and to disperse that through different churches and other nonprofits.
Wonderful. Oh my gosh. So how long have you been doing it?
Well, we're just getting off the ground.
Okay.
We're hoping that in January we're going to have our first truckload, 40-foot truckload coming into the Boca area, and that we'll be able to begin to hand it out and disperse it out to different. We got two sides to our organization now.
Okay.
So we have the one side where we're actually giving out to the people in need, and then the other side where we're resupplying other nonprofits in the area that are already doing it. We're not here to compete. We want to be a part and join in and not overdo what's already being done.
That's exactly right. You need more people to contribute. Just work together, and it'll be much stronger. Nobody needs to be competing when it comes to helping others. And it sounds like you're on the right path and you're doing wonderful things already. And I love your enthusiasm, and and that's contagious and infectious. And I'm sure people will be blowing up your phone after we're done here.
Well, we're totally excited about it, and every time we share about what we're doing, people are like, "Yeah, that makes sense." I mean, there's a lot of food programs out there, and we may branch out into other things, but. If you ever walk into Rite Aid and have to buy supplies, you realize, wow, there's a cost. I mean, it builds up pretty fast. So there's always we call it the missing link, because there's always a missing link in supply where people get food, but they have a need to help out.
Oh.
And one of the things we're hoping to do is our mission is to help kids and families in crisis and people affected by disaster. So we're hoping to connect with the Department of Child Services and help them with supply kits as they're going into the homes. They know the need. We can supply them with kits to help the parents that they can see that are
right. So
less on
ahead of
supplies.
time, they'll give you what their needs are, and then you'll ask for more donations in that area.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So whether it's school supplies or just Band-Aids and alcohol and peroxide, when soap, water, wash rags, all those things you take for granted, the necessity, just simple bare necessities of life. We need it,
Exactly.
And you're just moving in strides here.
Yeah, and we're going to start with, like I said, paper products, hygiene products, household products, and then school and office supplies.
Super. So you have one truck now.
We're working on getting our
And
first
working-
truck.
Are
Yep.
you working on your first? You
Yep.
don't have your first truck.
Well, see,
Pretty close?
Yeah, well, yeah, it is because Puerto Rico is such a big need right now, and the agency we're working with is shipping a ton of trucks to containers to Puerto Rico.
Mm-hmm.
So we've kind of backed off a little bit, let them get stuff to Puerto Rico first,
Okay.
and then we're in queue to get our next truck.
Okay,
When
that's
it'll probably
good.
be like January or mid-January.
That's super. Okay, and then I guess so you'll need more trucks because
Yes.
the floodgates are going to start opening up for
Yeah,
you.
and the
what happens is
Yeah.
it snowballs.
So here's the beautiful thing about our relief center is that for every dollar we get in, we turn into $10 in supply. So you figure it cost me $10,000 to bring in a 40-foot truckload. I get $100,000 in supply to help people in need. So
Awesome.
yeah, so that's yeah, I love that. I love the math on that, right?
Yeah.
So it's so if somebody wants to make a tremendous impact, I can't think of a better way to make such a tremendous impact because your dollar goes so much farther.
Right.
And so we're hoping next year to get one truckload a month. So we'll be able to give over $1 million in supply next year. So and then from there we're just gonna
The sky's
hold
the
on,
limit. Yeah,
hold on
that's
and see
it.
where it goes.
That's it.
You know?
Absolutely. So do you need more volunteers? You need any more help? I know you have
Yeah.
like the food and the trucks and everything going, but how about your man?
Yeah, we will need volunteers. It's, what we're going to also need connections of other nonprofits that are giving out relief to people to connect with us so that we can triple and maybe even more than triple the amount of supply that they're already giving out because we want to keep it moving. We want to keep the supply moving. The main thing is going to be resource. It always comes down to we got to bring in money to get it going. I kind of set it up so I don't like asking for money for people.
Nobody
I've never been
does,
like that.
yeah.
I've been a business person, so I've tried to make the model self-sufficient. Once we get it running, it becomes self-sufficient, and we have arms of this that it will generate its own income. And that's what's nice about it, but we definitely need the seed money to get things started.
Absolutely.
So.
Okay. Well, if people want to get a hold of you, reach out to you, whether it's their time, their money, volunteering, so on and so
Sure.
forth. What's the best way they can get a hold
Sure.
of you?
Open Door RC for Relief Center at gmail.com. And my phone number, Sam Lamanna, 561-400-5759.
Super. You're doing great things.
Thank
And
you
it
very
was
much,
so
Jody.
terrific
I
meeting you.
appreciate it so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime. So until next time, guys, take care of yourself. There's only one you. Bye.
Thank you.